and village, and team and all districts as well. His Excellency can talk about the connection to the people there, and he will send plenty of good message to the people of the country. The Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Secretary Solomon Thomas, being convened big meeting at Parliament between the Interreligious Council, the leadership, government, especially the Ministry in front of the Safe Motherhood and Reproductive Health Bill. Inside this discussion, government will provide an update on the terms the way the Interreligious Council will not write by the paper, and we offer multiple amendments for take into consideration Interreligious Council their position. Will be made clear saying the amendment and the only Parliament had the power for one. We just respond and show a part of this review a commitment for dialogue and communication. At the end of that meeting today, Interreligious Council will ask, say, let them go study what you don't say. And then we also say, then tell President Bill and the government thank you for what they don't demonstrate the willingness for listening and engage. And yes, Pastor Mahmoud will talk, say, President Bill in government, like a listening government. At the end of that meeting day, we record the meeting, the video day, that may be happening. Then we still wait now for the revised position paper. I just want to be very clear on the issue that they response. Since news will not be come out on the issue that the office of the Chief Minister yesterday put out a big release saying the Honorable Ministry of Finance, Agriculture and Food Security, Trade, and the majority of the parliaments, they meet with all the major people who they bring carriers and salon. And in that meeting, they will look at the price of rest. This is a part of the President. We don't ask for, we don't say, we don't promise. And for the first step, they will agree on the pricing formula for rest. We will bring the import wholesale price down, we will also translate to a reduction in prices. That release will be day out. So probably remember say, we'll be doing the same thing for fuel, not only to consistency in fuel price in the country. And this is part of President Bill in outstanding delivery as the leader of this country. Finally, His Excellency the President may left yesterday for go and say the inauguration of a colleague and a party. The president-elect, I think by now for the current president, because I think he does not take the oath. The president, the newly sworn-in president of his sister country, Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President Bill for go attend this historic occasion and for continuing for strengthening the bond between Salou and the people left Ghana. That's all the news we get. And now, we can't wait to be on all Canada, where family all over the country they listen. I want to take this opportunity for tell plenty to be a partner there. KYV, SLBC, all the brother there, all the news channels, Star, and people they carry this press conference live across the country and the community radio stations and others that we make sure to talk here today. All man this country we and we get that. Mr. Chief Minister, today you are the major person we want to talk to. Then we will come to the sister. As the person we His Excellency tasked with coordinating and I would say also leading delivery of a Big Five agenda. What are the two things for me today? Number one, reflect on 2024. And number two, the past 2025, a year of bold action. gliding with what I mean, because even on all this thing we do, so we need bold action. Explain to farm related department and how you now, as the chief minister, they look at that commitment to bold action and what the family for expect in terms of delivery for 2025. Now we get time and I ask Akio so for this opening part, probably 10 minutes for us to go forward.
Thank you. And if I know you can tell me to ask follow-up questions. I will start, first of all, for wishing you all Happy New Year. As a government, we say we tell Lord thank you. They say, Tom, I enjoy too much. So we are definitely at the enjoyment at the Tom, I go Kailan, Kenema, go Bonds, for go engage people. But I'm glad as I come back, as we see to say, and the enjoyment is a little bit long back in the book, and I find. The big things from 2024, lots of progress. I'll maybe talk about 5 or 6. Not because they are, not because they watch out, but the Civic Festival. And one of the biggest things we have in this country. The Civic Festival, the Civic Festival, break and all man. I mean, this commission there, then the Mnistry, all man participate in the Civic Festival, the opposition, government, civil society, NGO, development partner. And the team then we talk was we President launched the National Civic Festival, we tell us how the artists then we can, the youth people, the creativity, the government. President set up, I say that the most esteemed minister than on one side. They say for the whole year. All ministers show up. And then they show say that the big success and I want to tell them thank you. The second thing where they highlight now, the government bring a lot of DFIs, direct financial investment. Investment and industry expand in this country. Yeah. We open cement factory, we open iron rod factory, we open other factory. But most importantly, a commitment of over $1 billion kind of salon last year. We didn't say, oh, I don't need $1 billion, we know in our pocket. $1 billion how? MCC $450 million. Government bring 30 million. Bring out accounts over $485 million. That money in over 5 years, and the clock didn't start. That MCC money they reached last year, 9 years to build the transmission line them across this country for bringing electricity to people all over. Because of course they can't eat time. They know they put inside the pockets there. But then you get coordinating partner and we get for work and implement over the years. We make life in this country, industry today. I go now last year my 91, one party industry, micro, they get money from the British investment, tens of millions of dollars. Means say all the young people in my 91 today, they all work. Then if you go there, that's where they work 24 hours. Then they go to school and then they work. Thousands of employed people come because of direct further investment. And micro, the investment we get from BII, they get from Brinker Energy in 91 and 91 realized because of that. DFC, MCC that grant because of the great relationship with America, good governance. DFC, 99 to private sector, not to government again. DFC alone, Salon are the biggest recipient per capita per population, over $1 billion to Sierra Leone. But again, not to that president, we have pockets they go, not only pockets they go, but they go inside in our pockets as citizens. We are how the energy plant now Kisi $400 million. That $400 million they bring 1,000 jobs at Eastern. Bring all that thing that we did. Where they also generate double the energy with it. That MCC money when they build transmission line, with the DFC money when they build 108 megawatts. All that they work together for increased power access. The other side, this new airport here, and people then, I mean, hala, or not to new airports, and new airports, but we tell God saying a new airports. These new airports here, the way they work today, 100 every day when they play the car, they all flop. Trading in this country, you play the car, what's palava with the area? Oh, they're not people know we back there. Oh, that's what they do. Oh, quite that. We are in this town, which is Civic. We know you replace you. We know you reset any. Instead, you complain who they get that the airline, the public name, and so that you forget people in back there. Even their government is step in through SLCAA, through Ministry of Transport. That airport is really also now DFC 90 money. Now Turkish people then then it's the DFC and then put the money there, over $150 million for the information, communication. They said after sell them out and get DFC money. So the US government taxpayers' money commits $1 billion to Salon last year. And linked to the economy we see the inflation come off 50-something percent to 120%. Steady every year. Last year.
Sorry, sir. DFC mean Development Finance Corporation, an independent agency in the US we partner with private sector for various challenges in developing countries. And they look for countries where they say the right atmosphere and they invest in that country. So just want to follow. So one level of government investment, the other one is private sector investment.
And their right atmosphere and then the NIB, and the make private sector dialogue and the court system, all a reflection of good governance. Now I mean the kind when I do the Pt1 anniversary, I mean the call for also called infrastructure. The committee said they will even double down on Salon. So they don't know what they do. They know invest $1 billion on Salon. But because of the relationship with them, they're ready for the more. So when I win the private sector, we get equity, when I go the American give money, because of Salon I come on. Just because of Salon I come on, not for that reason. Because of Salon I come on. Forex stabilized. The Forex is stabilized, they develop partner they call me, they say, what's it do? So zero. Why make it so stabilized in Salon? So no, that's not wrong, but I just do macroeconomic policy. Not a joke. I think the other part of the whole call me say, no, so zero. The Forex is too stable. Not too bad for the excellent tool. And I then tell the way that's the way somebody did get 99, 90, down so zero. You can spy is high. Well, I don't mean that spy is high, just listen at 99 you get. On the economy, we did back for the first time. EU direct budget support since 2020, World Bank budget support increased, and they show severe good macro fiscal discipline. Economy go fine. We tell God thank you, we will continue to improve on the condition in there. One major success is the Bolivia and also the tripartite major success. Plenty people every day they say tripartite that we start tripartite that I like tripartite that is alhamdulillah. We tell God thank you. Tripartite president, you believe in them, they report from us, they set up committee back so they implement landing or they continue to do landing. And big thing. The last 15 minutes I want to mention was plenty security stabilization. Other countries the only way they will attempt 3 coup, 1 way day. Then people that invest more, people that travel back and more. I would tell them thank you for making security stabilization so robust in this country. Yeah. And the final one, on the global level, we all know till the US Security Council last year, we still did it. But big team, and we continue to take global leadership. We tell God thank you, Charlie. Then by the people then they say President travel. But today that is not a conversation again. Because we tell God thank you that President Yobi travel, we go make get $1 billion from FCC and DFC. We tell God thank you that President Yobi travel, we make go US Security Council. We're not going to nothing. We don't ask for Salon opinion. We tell God thank you that President Beauty travel will inside private investment in the kind of salon increase work there for we. And we tell God thank you that President Beauty travel will sell salon over the year and will make you get that kind of respect. Finally, on education. Seen anything happen inside one day. 3 weeks ago, now I will get this report, we should say, na salon, the Education Outcomes Fund, innovation with salon launch. The results, they say, the outcome, the learning outcome, independent, not the government one. The independent learning outcome from the school, the hundreds of schools. It better pass the best performing African country in school in learning outcome inside 1 year, by more than 1 year. My receipt that day. The learning outcome that's alone inside 1 year. Is equivalent to the best performing schools now any side in Africa, an extra year of learning outcome, neither that day. Now this Hallelujah, that they good people they say not possible. This Hallelujah, that they all man.
It's okay, and Salon only discussing.
And so last year, I mean good year for me, and I spent the 10 minutes for example last year.
I will not say when you take off on last year no more. We would all be 10 minutes.
And then we talk of it, 3.5x, 3.5 times land cultivation for feed salon last year, plus all the
So Sierra, when we move to 2025, the bar say bold action. Waiting at the priority, waiting people expect. Why make a connect you open the press conference for the year? Is so that you set the tone for it, you set the expectation of the journalist there, and at the end of the year, they will come back. And when you come again inside Holy Power 2026, the first press conference will ask them questions and say, so you be say, so you don't be say. So waiting them for expect. So we'll give on that 10 minutes.
I'll be curious for what you have to say.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're outside, so yes.
But this year, I just want to say we sign performance contracts in public. We'll all get that. That performance contracts, the ministry already, the ministry they don't report on that they will make
and just to be clear, many deputy minister where they are, deputy minister about that performance contract, all team, correct. Alright, sir. Mr. Minister. Yes, all team are correct on 19 out here.
I think this is that we expect from government and from ministry there. And one better relationship between ministry and government. We know they are because we feel entitled, because our time. I don't mean retired. Not that they are because being a government minister. We are because we get a responsibility to that. Waiting we say we do before the man. If we not do one, we will tell me who sign and who sign will do. And we say we bold enough to say yeah, we be so good this bold to reach there. So the performance contracts we come back to that. Even though we not independently go and see, but we do our own report and with evidence and we make it available. And then this year we do as well another annual performance contract with the ministry there and expand our one with local councils, lobby universities. Action means we're not satisfied with the status quo. It means if we say we want to change the situation for women them, we will change the situation for women them, taking action the way we certainly believe it's possible. But we want because we know that they now protect me. And anywhere I write in a book Radical Inclusion, one side where I say me and President we were killing at the same age. Let's say that I'm 3 years old. I say every leader needs a 3-year-old. I talk about because when you're a leader, you make decision for you became. There are different things from when you make decision for yourself. We have to begin them, we make decision. We got to begin them, and that's what they make decision for. And then they always the back of the mind. So a lot of bold action in gender, in equality, a lot of bold action to protect you guys between them. The median age is 19. If you take the bulk of the population, a third of the population, they under 18 are picking them. So if you're not member picking them, it's not going to go before. So we need to take bold action to protect the picking them, and we woman them, in particular, we got picking them. In terms of technology and innovation, we got to take plenty bold action there. We see last year Starlink come, we don't expand fiber, the Ministry of Communication don't do anything there. We try to see now the university there, I think they get program, I don't know who the secrets I do, but they get a fine program for the university there, really across the country, with the ministry they do. Trade, we'll talk about that later. We see we don't get pricing formula for us. We have to get pricing formula for other essential commodity there. They do because President Bill care for the ordinary man. that ordinary man will make sure that as a government we protect them. And we not just grab, we do this too. Last year we launched the consumer protection. And that consumer protection day, what it mean, that commission they advocate for me and we get responsibility for them. So we put the groundwork in place so that what they're dancing there, then we follow up and we waiting and we follow up to protect the consumers, me and you. Because if me orange network bad, it doesn't know that we don't bow. If we bad, we always suffer. So we all are consumer then. And so for this year, we need to make sure, say, accountability to citizens great. Like we are glad with the civic engagement to accountability and commitment to citizens. And finally, inclusion. And at the talk, people radical inclusion. Radical inclusion means saying, it don't matter where you be, whether it's a power, a glad you want small young man there that sit down here this front row, near woman, near senior citizen, near somebody we look like a student. We all, it don't matter. We all get the same opportunity for express research, for reach to the fullest potential, and we as a government, they make sure that every voice matters. Boy, picking girls, they're glad, they eat, they cook for them back, the years they. Important for me, we as a people understand, say, we don't will let anybody behind. And like anything you believe, radical inclusion, not to, I say, oh, that man, I write the book, forget the book that they pay me for. But if we don't work for the people there, within a street, within a bike rider there, within a religious leader there, within a woman there in a market, within a one day within a village, within one day kind of town, this country I know go before. So that day will be central piece to the delivery. Because all man for that delivery. Thank you.
Well, Honorable Chief Minister, thank you very much, sir. 2025 will be an exciting year for delivery for the government of Sandro. Before I ask Auntie Awa for talk specifically about, or reflect on peace and national cohesion in 2024 and waiting for expect in 2025. I just want to use this opportunity to recognize the presence of the distinguished Deputy Minister of Gender and Peaking Affairs, the Honorable Wakai Demi Loa, who call her Chamalaba, and I'm glad to see her say, every time we get my colleagues and join me here, it's a great privilege. Of course, the host Deputy Minister said, Idinaya Bokai Abdelaziz Bawo, we as you know, Sheikh and Alaji as well. We don't get the Alaji, no which way is. Say the which they have to add that birthday. But that's fine. So 2021, one of the things that we CMC is we just, it's easy for a business study. In times of peace, we almost overlook the value of peace. We go to the whole year, people that come from all over the world, they come in December, I don't see one major report of even burglaries a beach. A beach boy in a lot of people, all 10 in the incident. One president. There are people who in diaspora office there across the world. They grab the I think Kakwa blog post something today about 1 or 2 years or so. Say, when is there they listen to her. And why? Because of the efforts for consolidating peace. We really don't make this place again a place of peace, a place of dialogue. I want to take 5 minutes. Reflect on 2024 and then talk about what you hope foresee in 2025. Yes.
Okay. Before I start to talk about 2024, yesterday had been January 6th. And yesterday, remember that day it signified a lot to we said again. And then by that 10 day, na the first step I will tell them I'm alive. What we say, Papa God, what I die, it's going to bury anybody. You don't want to be a person who did that clearly. Because I will tap now what I don't sleep. So when you say tap now what I don't sleep, you understand what that means for who be there around. And now bullets, they fly, bomb, then it's way bomb right in the middle of the city. So you didn't expect for leave. I remember they see bullets and they come on the roof. Then they fall off for the then they. So imagine waiting salon, especially if we talk, they look like that January 16. And I remember saying after Echo Mall don't take over, when I come on the streets, now the first thing I like cannot play with that man. And they jump the body there. So because when they go look for me, say we the party who are still there alive. Just imagine. The body that will litter and streets like leaf will not be the free diamond. Almost everywhere end up being where they go. They're not going to go back people that they don't just defend any empty land and dig and put body there and cover it. So but outside and the outside some people they don't build this and they're not even those say that the mass in that regard, they don't want just mark and just get 1 minute silence for all them on the way down. Where's your perfect peace? Today we're able to tell God thank you. So them brave Saloso Jaman, Nigeria, man, them, all them different people that when we can fit, in them reaches to them, when we can fit for make we enjoy what we enjoy so today. Now that make it good, it's very good for them we say Leone and we own peace, we take care of them, and we guard them jealously. And that's our congratulate we all for. Leoneans, we all congratulations. Una all don't play una part, especially the media. With waiting, we don't come off until we don't share so today. I want to praise una, especially the media, the bloggers, them. Waiting una don't do, like the TikTokers, them. Una don't do well, because whenever the Peace Commission or the Information Minister, whenever send positive message out. Trust me, beaucoup de them were only the concept, but they see that they post that they handle them. Again, I want to tell you plenty thank you. Because their message and they last year we find out that not for drown beaucoup negative messages there. If we want to say, we not say alone, we not still get the haters that we post. But I want to say we don't do well, we don't improve. We know we still get stop. We will hope say, just like when the Chief Minister don't talk and the President don't say this year, now year for action and more action. It means we will do more. For making God with peace jealously. Last year now year where we see say, after the unity agreement we don't sign, now we will implement the unity agreement and at the same time implement for part of the unity agreement and the tripartite. And we want to tell all, including opposition, that even them one them, all the other opposition, because of one opposition with them, so it's number of them. The other opposition party themselves talk with mainly, but we don't make sure say all the other political parties them don't include her, all the talk them, so that everybody will know who side we dey and how we implement, so that everybody will be on the same page. Because that may be one of the key problems where even the international partner them, more than answer the way they can, they say all man will be on the same page. Some get more information past the other one. But now not find out say all man they are the same page and all man they communicate. One of the other sticky bits way that we bring down the fact say the reason that they way and the case that way where the ABC the list that they did and 350. But so 350 people they might say they get issues. And when they go sit down at the committee and they talk, they find out say only 15 people there. 10 na McCain, 5 na Freetown. Then send the new NGO. ABC send the new NGO. Make them go watching and all the reason there. And then come back and say yes, na true say na just 10-15 people there so per all the 315 listeners the normal day and pandemic there are so 10 so you only 15 a day per trial so the day courts most of us say the no day court once this stuff dey go on mayor come back and bring additional 15 names say they want for this Ibrahim in October say 15 names dem dey wey dem be left out. Then as I talk to you this December back, the APC party win more than 20 days. But one of the concern them where with all the days now, if them they not be there and list, why they keep adding name them? So it tell us say that's where they go. So we get for tell them say if you not be not adding name there, so they get for stop, let them deal with that this day, complete time, so we'll tick the box, and then we continue for all but and they tell you 3 people right now from the APC, they part of the committee where government was set up and then they look critically into this. The AG's office now they handle this and I just say tell Okam where this floor, they will give this floor chance for them to talk about that. We will continue, the Peace Commission they continue, we will do a lot of mediation and the disputes them and the chief of them because one of the problem them where people they get that the chief and the chief of them. Chiefdom and also chiefdom and the constituency. That's what we don't do. We even to today, part of the security meeting, that's what we don't handle. We don't deliberate. Right? Until then, I don't talk about that, but we don't make a lot of peace and a lot of headway for make sure say people that go back in the community, people that talk, we mediate, and a lot of positive outcome there don't they at the chiefdom level. And we will continue because na big team, if team them will not able to control them at chiefdom, they go to district level, na big team na the country, and we will continue for work assiduously on that kind of thing in the salon this coming year. We need to stop that. For this year, right, we get plenty plan. And one of the biggest plan they will get now with fragility studies. Before the fragility study, let's say the Peace Commission done it for 3 years, and one of we lay under the office of the president and the chief minister's office, now they supervise. And against that background, with years reports they submitted to president this month. And then, according to the act, we for go there in parliament, when the chief minister will take and go in parliament, go there in parliament, right? And then all man will get copy because we'll share the soft copy on social media, so everybody will access that. We're not going for wait for all man, and not economic ourselves. Right? So go for access that or go for talk about that more. Then we will get fragility study. With conflict fragility study, we get for look. We're going to go down now 190 chiefdom and look waiting at the root cause because the TRC report say if Salomon able to deal with the root causes then we're not able to get a sustained peace. I want to tell them and say even inside Africa, with all the good reports they get, and even the most peaceful country in Africa not get positive, they experience positive peace. The one in Africa experience negative peace. Salomon we want to move from not only war to peace, but one for move from negative peace to positive peace. Now make we carry out fragility studies. And this fragility study wants to address that. Even if we're able to resolve 30% of the problem that in the next 3 years, Salon will be able to move from negative peace to positive peace. And then nobody will get anything for free. You know me say it on jam. Even if you come inside the one mama belle, you hear the brother and the sister, and most of the confusion too. Yeah. So we will get to know part of the strategy, it's not only for identifying the problem, but how we now we community them, shield on them, we rejoin them, we district them, we resolve the conflict them, or we cess them, so that we don't escalate and become a national issue.
Alright, thank you very much. So 2024 will be a year of delivery and progress, consolidation. 2025, bold action, growing across different sectors. Also, our family members say in 2025 we will organize the every 10-year or decennial census to the counts, Coleman and Salon, inside 2025. We continue the constitutional review process. And the government of Salon, led by the Honorable Chief Minister, will continue the implementation of the tripartite 83 agreement across all different sectors. President Bill, a medium-term national development plan, led by Fit Salon, they continue in 2025, and it accelerates, like the minister has probably been saying. Now I'm going to turn for ask questions. As we know the rules, you can ask any and all questions as long as it concerns the government of Salon and views. Me, that I am the spokesman for government, and obviously the boss, the chief minister, Assembly there. There will be questions as well on peace and national cohesion. Now, if you and newcomer just remind you of the 2025 rules, we are the same as 2024 rules. No superstar in his audience. The superstar outside the day, I hope you are going to be the superstar and the head mic for talk. And you background history. When I hand you the mic, I beg you with respect, your name, affiliation, space to the question. We take 5 questions quick, and then we see how many more rounds we can take, because we get the privilege of having the Chief Minister one of the questions as possible. And it starts with this front row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that order. And it can be a normal name chance, not in this first one. But I get like this here.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Solomon. Me, a reporter from YSA. This is the Chief Minister, sir. The 9 major important demonstrates no Syrians. Any plan for empower indigenous Syrians or farmers is at 2025, and how non-restricting and monitor and also evaluate the aspects of the price for the flow of the rice.
I want just ask, say, we sure see when people are going to silence.
I say concerns have been raised that the 9 of the farmers are not
Nice.
Good afternoon. Men are American. I'm relying for the newspaper. And this question is here. Please, now the social media, they write or putting them against you. One of you, Chief Minister, sent the President Bureau and Finance Ministry team over Treasury, Education, and Poor Revenue. What thing are you think? How do they feel when you selecting them on social media?
The question is how you feel, not to respond to the allegation.
How you feel?
Okay.
Chief Minister, according to the Constitution, the local and international college will be Civic Festival begins. Now, we don't want a lot of public curiosity that you, Chief Minister, if only you can advocate for more funding and civic education of the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, like they did out of the free private education money, come 2028, we don't need another polemic, we don't need another tripartite, and as for equal they be like Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, and South Africa, Africa's biggest political elections in the world. Thank you.
You understand?
Now the only other superstar apart from this panel, the only person I allow, let go on like that day, apart from Arab. Because you are seeing, it's a bit asking important question. CL formation C, Mr. Baron, you understand it? Very clear. Go ahead, number 4.
Yes, I said to clear the right for exclusive. CL, the MCC now, they almost half the people. That money, they go mainly for transmission lines. people then they ask why you know the pool for transmission lines instead of get either 1 or 2 or power plants for you to carry power. Say we are concentrate for who give you transmission that we will not get power to generate electricity. Thank you.
Very good question. Number 5, next. 1.5, just put land. Pass the loan before we start again. Go.
Ibrahim Sarasisi, Voice of Salon Radio. Chief Minister, you raised concern on security business. One of the aspects that also we want to make known to you, a police officer in Akailam, this street, and then Boydu police post, he sexually penetrates 115-year-old pikin. When he penetrates them and then they begin, they go for oil, they get better, when they go for oil, they end up for bleeding, and that means they can expose the issue. And when this issue they come, the officer, the officer again na Sergeant Amani Mohammed Sisi, 10581, na crime officer we dey na the Boydu police post. And when this thing happened on November, as allegedly now, the police officer does not transfer. Well, Musa Ikopon Libele is having how people can do that continuity and whatsoever else. So now they can bleeding down the city exposed. Right?
Alright, so it is sick, unsafe abortion.
Yes.
Yes.
So I make back another point from the same kind of one of taking Papa and Silubaya and fire in Kombi. The warden and custody, he escaped and custody, and they come to the question, sir. Then get an at the border end. After we escape from custody, go catch her back on the border end. How safe that part then at the country with the and how the security sector can manage them issues they are really happening around the state.
Thank you very much. We don't get the first 5 questions. See, I'm not saying it's a particular, so I don't understand, but the concern about the importance of Islamic trends in social media, they say people in the area say too many of them are non-Sierra Leoneans. What do we do for empower Sierra Leoneans? You see unprecedented personal attacks sometimes against you. Think how you feel about that. For me, really ask a response to that as well. Makamara is the most important question of the day. I for make sure to support the ministry, for we get more resources, for we engage in public, especially in civic education. By the way, not for me, because civic education is critical. And then why the focus on transmission line for MCC money, and then this issue of both safe termination, abortion, and unsafe abortion, versus also just security and safety in Akaina. So it's quite a few for us to read. So we can next time.
Thank you. I'll keep it short so we get more opportunities. I don't ask the important and the passport information. So anybody will claim saying that Salon will to Salon people allegation on a line because I'm not going to say anybody in this country between yesterday and today. We ask to say that all the other even the passports, man, even the Salon man, or not. What I'll tell you and the people is that the request we are saying to the Minister of Trade, I say invite the major importers of rice in this country. The importers of rice over there and that they account for 90% of all rice imports in the country last year. 90% of the rice imports in the country, and then 9-10 people in they count as residents in this country. The number 1 importer of rice, they import 39% of rice. One grain company, they import 39%. 2, you talk 2, they import about 50%. There are about 30-something importers as per the NRA. I could have called all the 30-something. Some they import 0.0001%. They're important too. I don't say they're important. However, the price of rice is determined by those 9. So free markets not there. This is when they say, oh, free market. Free markets not there. Within President Bill say, listen to we the people there. What's not the biggest crime with the crime? Larry scandal. President Bill don't listen to me number one crime in this country. Say, Papa, do we have one Larry scandal? Or that the people that we in the room, they know, a man talker. Usually, if I didn't say anything I want to say, man not talk this. If I talk, people they go back. They say man not talk, but we are the talkers. We are different politicians. When they know they talk, they say not to black man, then I don't mean. How they know to not to Salon man then? If they all have been black man, they don't come and give them black, they look like me and you. They will not say not to Salon man then. Now because the people they wear black and they talk at, because that they night we they talk, now we don't mind them and that private conversation them. They look like Lebanese, they look like Indian. That they night they say. But the truth is that then people that will look like Lebanese and will look like Indian are not sabi whether that's Salon man there or not. We don't ask for their passport, that they can't sign meeting because they control 90% of the imports of all rights. What do they do for support Salon people there for? Some man there for give and take. Then they say, oh, why? Because price control. Fear we get price control. Pricing formula. Not sit down one day we say pricing formula. Ministry of Trade don't work on pricing formula. They don't work with all the companies what they do. They list all the major things inside the pricing formula, even storage, even salary, even transportation, even lunch fee. They inside that pricing formula. All things they do. Utilities they do. So if we don't sit down, we work with them and say that this will cost. We sit down inside a round table. And why make that CM? I also see why make that CM and talk CM we coordinate, CM we coordinate to Ministry of Agriculture in the Ministry of Finance in the NRA in the Ministry of Trade in the Economic Management. Now bad if CM do work, make CM not do work again, make CM not summarize. Now because now me, it comes to the second point we make. Now because I get line at the head. Now because I get that. Now because I not on 48. Now because I the rap. Now because I get scarred. Now because I PO I go. Now because me and Bende.
You know go good school.
Waiting that the issue that people they get. Waiting. So then people know the right things in their day. I talk yesterday. One day that me like President Bill not tell me say CM that will do this, not do this, very close, very tight, go back here. One day. If President Bill will give me work, will give me freedom, but one day tell me say CM wear capsule, CM wear suit so, CM not wear that kind thing so, CM not talk so. What's here for free? So I feel free. I feel free because the two people that were important to me give me freedom. Number one, the boss, President Bill. Number two, the people then, the citizens then. When I go ride bike, also we bike rider there. It wasn't one interpreter, high interpreter, main interpreter. But I tell you something. One day I don't get idea of Slushy, the Sierra Leone health insurance. 5 years of the driver start time with the first father. A street pattern bike next to somebody who didn't have not sabi me. Like give me idea, say maybe a bike rider's union begin to insurance, they will start Slushy. No sign that idea for come out. No sign. But I attack bike with Okada. So if you take and say that for other reasons, I put a meeting against the governance. We work as minister, as chief minister, and for bring the government to the people then. And take the people then to the government. So without bike rider, without a granite woman, we send me number, all man send me number. And all man they text me, either I respond to them or I was supposed to them right, I will act to them. And they respond to you. While they respond and they see if they get action, they take her. But all my why, any issue we come to me and they bring her to government. Not the way they come to me very important. When they ask the minister or the people the way they go. So I feel free, I feel glad. I feel to them people the way they attack me, they just want attention for themselves. They take and say if I attack CM, people then will come after me, then they give their attention. I'll tell you something. Many of them people then they one of the main ones that will attack me. Between me and you, and they see post. And they see and today, and they say, you see what that woman post was you, and they see and they see if that woman post today, I'm supposed tomorrow, I know they scam. I'm going to scam today, tomorrow, okay, we might free, we money free, and I like on Civic Media, on Civic Festival, the biggest champion for Civic are President Leone. So, all day in the cabinet, all day I need to talk for them man there. President Leone is the biggest champion for civics. Now I make it can really do this book here. So me will join now and for beginning for advocates for owners. So we also at the same camp. On transmission lines, there's also called binding constraints. For years, they studied what we did in this country for MCC. First, like agriculture, water, and energy. Then the left part, water. Now make you see the threshold, like water projects, and they all be there. But the binding constraints for development in this country are energy, the biggest binding constraint. But you know, if you can't, you get a good generation. Now, by the way, during the season, sometimes they get more generation, but not able to transmit. There's a limit to the transmission at free time. I mean, the last World Bank project expand the ability for absorb energy. So if we can't with that 108 megawatts, they will not be on the transmission, not able to transmit. So the transmission is important. You will generate today, you put all on it, you don't get the transmission, the pipe, you don't need to do anything. So the fundamental thing for investing in a transmission, tomorrow our private sector will come and put generation and get money panel. We'll not be able to monetize transmission as much. They go to the called wheel in charge to carry. That better investments on the day. So that they better with a free money. The government may get your money, my government will put some panel. Or get this money, I'll tell the US government thank you, they give me that money for goods transmission. They will get private sector there. Already now, government don't invest panel generation in the back, yeah? We'll continue to generate. On the police case, all side crime they do, all country there. Why your road minister saying this for the day, we are not a really major crime in this country. You know me, and we tell about the police they really do work and they try and for clap for the police and they keep me safe. Of course, we are one or two people there. Whether a police officer or a teacher or a minister or a man when I just get to man, you get good and bad one inside. And this is why unfortunate news will also see the people and they go through and follow another safety. But the biggest takeaway, the relevance to the conversation we go. The facts say that picking day, multiple things are happening. One, the raper, I know they're young, well, not the raper, is when you come in. 15, minor, raped by some people in power as an official. Second, they seek unsafe abortion, they bleed, they've not to be born or die for dying, and then inside goes down there. Government in priority, like make sure students know they're happy. Come on, the guy, the old man will say they're happy. And people can do one. We responsibility, the boldest action we take as a state, I will make sure so we put the law in place, we will protect them people and they will get access to the safety they need. Not to by force, but that they get the option for go and seek in the most safest way their own life and protect themselves and protect their children. And how government will do this, government will continue to collaborate with the forces, with the institution, and Mr. will follow up on this matter now. Thank you.
Okay. Pause his mouth. Very. So the next set of questions. This one will not be now. So number one, you have number one in the next round. Okay, they don't ask you question, you are not asking again. So number one, number two, number three, number four, and number five to the lady. Next round. If I go quick, we might do one more round. Chief Minister is here, so we might take advantage. No, now we'll be a please.
Thank you so much, Minister. I'm the Chief Minister and also Executive Director of this Commission. I want to tell you plenty. Me and Tijan Makavoe and me that they represent OAPO newspaper. I get questions we are especially for both you yourself and also the sector. We don't take it turbulent of issues where has to do with peace within communities. And one of the issues that they Pentagon issue, where one guy by the name of the senator can say get 38 acres, went to an unrest within the community, where also they extend and use a live bullet, they fire a young bobo, where up to now the bobo is in severe condition. And also we don't get issues them now the peninsular axis where has to do with.
Wait. Yeah, it's said before.
So as a government and as the national peace secretary, I want to make sure say when I don't solve their issues and we tell them their issues and they don't create unfriendly atmospheres within their community and then still they carry on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sooner the gentleman in the middle had an
fellow Sierra-Leoneans, good afternoon. I'm Leone to I guys to the Canada. And this member under the Sierra Leone for Marshall to by Senior. I will say congratulations to you, Chief Minister. The tour he do within few days ago, at least a win is close to what you say. God bless you, sir. I get 3 points away.
Now, one question. To decide around these things, so very important.
Okay, well, I will ask one question. This membership card we guide as an ethic. Of course, we all know say for any institution where you belong, you forget membership card for identification. But now we guide as them, we will take membership card we national executive. The rights and they say 2028 it will expire. Now the law come up with new membership card again, where they say we see we foresee. And this new membership card where they say we see the
the chairman
yes, another part of this. Yes, sir. So now we don't get a new membership card. We're not even up to date to 2028
So
yeah, we want to know what the Chief Minister they do towards that.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, I will make it general from today. Being as the manager, I report for expertise is where my chief minister. You talk about pricing formula for rice, which is very good and many Sierra-Leoneans accepting. But I want to bring you back to the feed. You talk about fuel pricing formula. We don't see fuel at 27.3, but we don't get coin at the market. Although Bank of Sierra Leone announcing coin only available, and many Sierra Leoneans, including fuel purchaser, they complain about change issue, which now they buy 28 instead of the government price 27. Now we don't get to the rice as the government initiator. What do you don't put in place going forward for make sure citizens by 840 the power rice as you know, because we don't see you don't reach all